Welcome back to another episode of The Grind. It's your boy Make-A-Wish here. And we are here and excited because we were sad for a little bit of time. Took a couple of days off, had to recalibrate the mind systems going on. But yeah, we're back at it. See, just so you see, they're starting here off from our last day. They said the last story ended kind of badly. It actually, I didn't even put the numbers. I didn't show the amount on my account at the time because I wasn't sure how we're going to progress. If I'm going to just add on to the amount or run up a little bit. And I say, I'm going to just take a little time off, recalibrate some things mentally. Because sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to actually stop and think about what has happened or transpired and how we reacted to things emotionally and physically before we need to hop back on the saddle and ride to the sunset, So, like I said, that last video took a bludgeoning, okay? Like we were in Salem witch times and we were just walk around full emo gear, throwing hand signs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened for us. We did a bludgeoning from it. But it was our own fault, self-inflicted, and we need to get over this. We need to walk past that. And that's the number one thing too about I try to tell people all the time. You cannot try to progress forward through your adversity, sports betting, especially mentally or emotionally, if you're not willing to take a step back and re-look at what you did wrong and make adjustments to make sure it doesn't happen again. So actually, I have a whole lot more because going into this, I jumped into this, we call this kind of like before the water was actually checked to be warmed or not. And it's just figuring out how we're going to move through this challenge, this $100 to $10,000 challenge. And doing this first buy-in, I'm glad we did the way we did because I have a lot more clear insight, which I'm going to do on the next video, which will be starting today. Well, later on today, I'll make it. So, that being said, starting right here, as you see here, we're going to start off with the bad Lakers loss, Taylor loss. Okay, no problem, you know what I'm saying? Going further into this, I think I had maybe like $5 left into the pocket at the time, what I count. So we started playing a little bit. And the funny thing is, on this one day, we took a little time off. I said on the 9th, made one bet, won that. Okay, came back a day later, drop a little $5 on this when there's no sweater. Because no sweats, you can take a little more risk, because there's no risk. And that ended up blowing up in our face. Come back later with the same money. The bonus bet from the no sweat. What day is this? This is off day 5 and 6, something like that. 10, 11. Hold on one second. I got call this someone rallying. Go upstairs. My claw talon dog hitting the floor and stuff. Get out with that. So anyway, like I was saying, we had this little parlay here. The first one was the no sweater. Lost that, got that money back. That's probably the bonus bets for $1 going on. Okay. Now we're being a little more consistent. Not consistent, a little more disciplined. Is it because we're forced into it? Quite possibly. Because like I said, we only had like $5 or $6 in our account right now at this current moment. So we're working with this little bit of change to turning everything back into, we're spending bonus bet money because bonus bet money isn't the same as regular cash. So spend that first so that if we do happen to get something back, like we do right there. No, not there. I lied. It actually comes back into regular cash. What you did, they did get a little something there from that. Is that the one? Bonus bet to $290. Yeah, so we're doing a little work, okay? And that's another thing too. Like right now, all these matches right here from tennis, these are not serious matches. I should rephrase that. These people, again, like I said this in a previous video. All these people here are people that I do not bet on. I don't know these people. I'm learning these people as we go through these bets in these games. None of these people are people that I would actually consider ever betting on seriously. And it gave me like a good 2-3 months of tennis training. I think I could probably take these people myself. No disrespect for the people who put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 years of life into the game. But yeah, wreck their faces if I could. But yeah, bonus bet money. Converted most bonus bet money back into regular cash. All right, so now we're rolling a little bit. Like if this was a grind from $5 up video challenge, different story. Because actually, I took that $5 back up to, I want to say about $30-something. So, okay, give or take $30-something. So I'm just saying, the challenge, when I'm actually doing things appropriately, I know for a fact I can grind this money up. And that's why it's so sad when I actually the times I did hit things that didn't count for the challenge hurt my heart. Because yeah, this challenge could be fun. You'll see. I'm not even talking about it. You'll see. Just know I'll be doing some things. All right. So that being said, I'm going through these things. I'm still in recovery mode. Right. I'm still making these bets I shouldn't be making, live bets, and figuring things out how to maneuver for this challenge. I'm liking the thought of how I'm doing things. I like it how things are moving. I just don't like the results of how things are happening when I'm not being consistent, right? And all these, like I said, a lot of things are smaller things. You'll see. Because right now we're at the end of December. January 1st is when things get real serious for tennis again. New year, new season. Things be different there. Plus NBA happening. And all the good job and jazz. But like I said, all the things are happening. I'm making some smooth moves. Following these guys. Because you guys remember, actually, I'm going to go back. My man, Reggie at A. Fenty and G. Johns, right? The day before the last video I had, they got mopped by the Scooper. As Cooper Schefter guys. Yeah, how convenient they played again. Which I didn't forget that suffering. And guess what happened? I turned tail, hopped on the team, and look what happened. All of a sudden, now I'm making money. Haha, you know what I'm saying? That's how it works out. So that's one thing about live betting. And tennis plays, you see things are happening. You have to have the ability to make adjustments as things are happening in real time. That's one thing I do love about live betting. Just make sure you're right. Because if you're not right, like what happened to me for the last video, check it out. Those Jets got me jet lagged. Oh, ha, ha, hey, my wallet. So going forward to this, like I said, I'm still recovery mode from these games. I said all this is all from the same $5 up to, like I said, 25, 30, 35 bucks, something like that. I think by the time I ended the session for this day, actually was at like $35, something like that. Off $5 left over in the account. So it's not bad. It's not bad, but I end up pissing that away on one of the fun FanDuel games. So we'll talk about that some other time. Because actually that's gonna happen later on today. Actually, I'll get to that towards the end of the video. So right now I'm just going through these things, going through my past couple of days of little to no activity. I mean, you see still I make a decent amount of bets, even when I'm not actually supposed to be doing anything of value per se. But again, you see this here? I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing, making these bigger $4 bets. This is another thing that I said I need to work on. This is why I took a couple of days off. Excuse me. To get better control of what I'm doing with my bets. Because those things add up quickly when those charts are happening. We're right here now. This is 12th. Sorry, let's do the 12th. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Up and down. Roller coastering. Not a biggie. Here we go. Got to the 13th now. I think we finally slowed down. Yeah, I think that's probably the end of it. did something silly, and got me back down like $6, $8. Yeah, I was about that crazy time game I was messing around with a little bit. Oh goodness! Speaking of which, yeah, I literally missed 2 jackpots back to back times. Messing around the crazy time. I literally played one, played the next one. That's okay. Crap. Let me just stop, take a watch. And the very thing I bet on last time was the thing that hit. I think it hit for like $400. So 400 to 1. Yeah, so every $1 that you bet, you made $400. And I was actually betting for only $1. So I missed $400 there. And another day, this is during the same time span here, I missed it for, I think, a 175 jackpot thing. I just missed it by $1 by same situation. I just missed bet one time or stopped betting. Just let me watch one time. Bam. Heartbreaker, kid. All right. So, all that being said, right now I said we're on the 13th here. Day like 8 now, maybe something like that, give or take. On a Sunday, yeah, bet on a Sunday. Cause yeah. This Sunday? Yeah, I think it's Sunday. But you see though, like I said, I like to make these live bets, and some of these live bets were changing. The odds change. And so I make some live bets during the times. And I expected this one to win. The Dolphins let me down hard. We're not talking about that though. And this is the big one I made for. I always do this every time when I have a multi-game slate on a Sunday or on a basketball night. I just like to bet the money lines and see. This is more for now a felt research, but I need to start doing a little better with these, going beforehand every day, so that when I make these bets, they actually are very close to actually hitting, like very close every time. So that being said, here, I was off by a little bit here. Who let me down? The Browns didn't do anything. Panthers did nothing of value. Dolphins should have won that, but they let down towards the end. Patriots didn't show up enough. Detroit Lions, they just got outplayed. Nothing to do about that. Steelers did not stay close enough. It's all good. That. And then this here, that's the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. No, it's not. Yeah, the last one. I got a bonus bet out of nowhere from FanDuel, which it's an email and I got good stuff. And this is for the last game of the NBA Cup. Boy, oh boy, did my guys show out today. I'm glad somebody also didn't put OKC on there. OKC, I expected to win, and they did not win. Otherwise, I'll lose for that. But Dame Lillard, his under 3.5 is the standard, and this time he went over. I thought the defense would be a little better for OKC. It was not. And Giannis has got more assists. I figured that the other team would not be getting, other role players would not be getting as much action because the defensive prowess of the OKC Thunder would be too much on those guys except for the main two. And that was not the case. The assist game was crazy for Dame and for Giannis. So, nothing to do about that except take that L. And even those who do come through, Shy let me down. All right. So, I'll lose that either way. But either way, though, that was literally the all coverage of my last 5 to 11 days of sports betting activity. So actually, like I said, today actually I'm going to get back into it. I got my mind frame recalibrated, got more rules locked in place, and I will get more updates going to the next video. So listen for that coming up, because we're actually going to be a lot more serious. We have this goal now with the goal now in the head to make things happen properly. So let's get back on track here. We're about to set the sails for the right course, plumage any villages that we happen to drive by, pillage, and get this money the way that we have to do. So let's grind it up from $100 to 10K. Restarts back up today. Let's go get this money. Make a wish.